Welcome to Marketing Department Inc. I'm Morgan, our social media manager. The Marketing Department is a full-service marketing agency located in downtown Milton. Today we're going to show you a little bit about how we grow business and how our ideas become a reality. We'll take you on a tour of the agency and let you meet our team. Hopefully by the end, this will help you figure out if marketing is a good path for you.
So as the account manager, I help understand the client's needs, their budgets, and the scope of the project. For example, one of our clients, Michigan Works, recently came to us with an issue. Across the Upper Peninsula, with economic challenges and COVID, employers all across the Upper Peninsula were having challenges hiring employees. Michigan Works wanted to help fill that void and act as the conduit to help employees all across the Upper Peninsula find a job. So they came to us. We started the program by meeting with the client, gathering a budget, and understanding their needs. We've had the opportunity to work with Michigan Works and help them refresh their brand, build a new website, and another campaign since we helped launch them about 6 months ago. And so we've been fortunate to work with them, and with this idea in mind, we understood the scope of the program, and then we took it to our creative team, and that's where the fun happens in marketing. So now we're back upstairs. I'm joined by Davo. He's the creative director here at the marketing department. And so Davo is going to talk about the creative process, what gets him excited creatively, and what his role is here in making great things come to life.
Great creative.
Yes.
Great messaging, great images. So that's part of what we do here. That's what a great marketing agency does, and we like to call ourselves a great marketing agency. What I wanted to show you out here is a finished product, but I want you to come with me and I'm going to show you some of the things that I work on in my little world that I bring back out to the team here. And sometimes people come back to my office too, and we all sit around and we talk about what we're doing. Come on with me. What I work on are things like, what images are we going to show? What is the copy that we're going to use? It so happened that we did a bunch of different copy work for Michigan Works in a thing called their brand manual. Well, it made the website project a little bit easier because we were able to go to the brand manual and use copy from that, which I placed in position on a page. That then goes out to Sean. Sean takes that page and he starts to design it. And then we go back and forth on, well, how much of it should be red? How much of it should be black? Where do we say things like get ready to win? Or we are vital, or some of the other great terms that we've come up with for Michigan Works. So this is the building block that helps the website get started. The rest is done by the designers and the full team working on it to really polish it up and make it all come together. So that's another great thing that I get to do, is be involved with the great creative idea right at the very beginning and get it going.
So now our next step in the process is I'm joined by Sean Barr, who's our website developer here at the marketing department. Hi, Sean.
Hi, David.
So we just got back from Davo, who talked about how the design of everything kind of sets the stage for the other items of development, and now we're going to talk about pulling that through into a website. Before we talk about Michigan Works specifically, what makes a good website developer?
A good website developer has to manage both the technical and the design aspects. So you got to be able to code, but you also have to be able to see ahead of time like what that code's going to do, and kind of go back and forth.
You talk about Michigan Works specifically and how what kind of challenges that this website produced, and what you do when you build a website.
Well, specifically like this, for instance, this slider right here, because we had developed this look already. This is like part of their brand design, having this, the black type on the white bar with the black arrow, and so this type of thing is you're not able to create these types of items in just pure HTML and CSS. So ideally, what you want to do is you want everything to be in text so that Google can see it, Google can index your copy so that you get credit for that. But this, because of these elements that were specific to the Michigan Works brand, we had to create these elements in Photoshop or Illustrator to get the specific look that we needed.
So not only do you have to be conscious of design, you also have to be conscious of the parameters of how does a website get searched and how does it even get found in the first place. And there's a whole bunch of things that make a website sort of all little small details. So I'm here with Bob Orton, who is our designer here at the marketing department. And as we talked about with Dave O, our team works together to come up with ideas, and Bob is the one who helps bring them to life. What do you think makes a good designer?
Okay, I think great design is that you understand, for one thing, the purpose of the piece. Really, it's just not something that looks good or something that's cool or the latest thing that has techniques which can really take away from the message. And the other thing is to be able to collaborate with other people. I think to be able to work with other people, and I think that's those two things right there.
I mean, what's your process?
Well, first of all, I had discussions with Dave Olson on this, and I also knew Aaron had done some concepts before that. So I knew where he was going, so I knew that I was going to go in a different direction, just to cover the bases. And so what I did was I went into the earlier works, the stuff that we had done earlier for UP jobs, and I wanted to make sure that the look continued on, which is this arrow pointing up. These posters here kind of show kind of intermediary steps. But you also have to have it so that the right message is coming through. And so that's always it's always a simplification process, it seems like.
So now I'm here with Morgan Lila, who is a former Michigan Tech grad, and she does some awesome things here at the marketing department. She helps on the digital side with writing, social media, newsletter distribution, and a wide variety of stuff. Can you talk about your work in social media and what kind of challenges might be out there for someone who's thinking that this might appeal to them?
It is a fun job. It's not just scrolling through Facebook and Instagram like some people think. But some of the challenges that I have, just because we have a lot of different clients, is just learning the different industries and being comfortable writing from that point of view and that tone. It's a lot of work to learn 7 different brands, but it's really rewarding when you get there.
So as we talked about, and as we've kind of talked about the UP Michigan Works throughout our time today, we took the Jobs Now concept. We built the design platform for it. We then built specific functional uses for it. Can you talk about then how you applied it, Morgan?
Yeah, so when all of the ads were developed for this campaign and the creative was finished, I went into Facebook and I set up the campaign in the ad platform. So I set up all the ads to run for 4 weeks within a specific budget and timeline that we had discussed with the client. I also created about 15 organic posts for them to promote throughout the campaign. So this was just generally promoting the campaign or talking about specific jobs that were available. And then I also scheduled those posts for them.
Yeah, and some of the other things that the agency as a whole did in terms of this campaign itself. I mean, we set up a specific website for UP Jobs Now. We did a specific full-blown digital campaign, which garnered over 2 million views on the Google ad platform. We set up a text messaging campaign. We wrote a press release and did kind of a press junket with their team, and really helped make the concept and idea sort of come to life. And so I think that building a campaign, it's really a lot more than just coming up with an idea. There's a lot of steps to get from I've got an idea to something that is meaningful and creates actions from the audience and eventually successful, which I'd like to think that our UP Jobs Now campaign ultimately was. So thanks, Morgan. Appreciate your time.
So that is pretty much a typical day here at our marketing agency. I hope that this video helped you guys learn a little bit more what marketing entails. It's a great field to go into if you want to utilize your creativity every day and have fun at your job. Thanks. Bye.